it's a very important part of our society, not only here in America, but throughout the whole world. People pretty much everywhere rely on either corporate or government farming to supply their food. And with our world population ever increasing, agriculture will continue to play a huge role in our society. So this also means that with agriculture growing with the population, there is a need to conduct agriculture in a sustainable manner with low input of resources and low waste. So I'll be talking to you guys today about one of these farming methods, or about a sustainable farming method called aquaponics. And I'll be discussing to you guys a little bit about what aquaponics is, the setup and operation of the system, and about how it could be helping us in the future of farming. So, and I actually have a little bit of experience in aquaponics. I did a term project last quarter where we set up and conducted an aquaponics system. And I was also in the aquaponics club in my high school, so I have a little bit of experience with this. So first of all, what is aquaponics? It's the combination of aquaculture, which is the farming of fish, and hydroponics. And hydroponics is a method of farming where the roots are submerged in water and nutrients are added to the water to supply the plants with the nutrients. So aquaponics is similar to hydroponics in the sense that the roots are underwater, but instead of adding nutrients to the water, waste from the fish are used to grow the plants. So aquaponics, instead of using potentially harmful synthetic nutrients, as in hydroponics, virtually the only input to the aquaponic system is food for the fish. So you feed the fish, and then they supply the plants with nutrients. And basically, if you give the plants all organic food, then you'd be growing all organic fish and all organic plants all in the same system at the same time. And this benefit of all organic crop production, as well as many other benefits, are gone into much more detail on the aquaponicsources.com's article, What is Aquaponics? So how does aquaponics work? There's basically a big vat of fish, or a fish tank, where the fish live and are grown and fed. And as the fish eat and produce waste, a large amount of ammonia collects in the tank, and from basically their food as well as their poop, their waste. So now ammonia contains nitrogen, which, as you may know, is one of the most important elements that plants need to grow. So, and it's also toxic for the fish to live in that environment. So in any regular aquaculture system or what is it called? Any other aquaculture system or aquarium, that's the word I was looking for, or aquarium, this waste would need to be taken out of the tank and disposed of or thrown away. So in an aquaponic system, instead of just throwing this waste away, the waste is utilized, converted from ammonia to a usable form of nitrogen that can be used to grow fish. To grow plants, I'm sorry. So this is done basically, there's a pump that connects the vat of fish to the plant, the hydroponic system, and this pump contains different types of bacteria that convert the ammonia from the fish waste to a usable type of nitrogen that the plants can use to grow, called nitrates. And they do this by eating the fish waste and then disposing of it in the form of the usable nitrogen that the plants can use. So then after being run through the hydroponic system, the water has been filtered. The water is filtered by the plants, taking up all the nutrients and taking out all of the elements, all of these nutrients that are bad for the fish but good for the plants. So all the nutrients are taken out of the water from the plants and returned to the fish, clean and free of nutrients and ready for another cycle. So the aquaponic system pretty much creates a symbiotic relationship between the fish, the bacteria, and the plants. And throughout the operation of the system, the same water is used and recycled throughout the system. So there's pretty much no water wasted in an aquaponic system. And as Dr. Alan Petillo says in Iowa State University article called An Overview of Aquaponics. This is one of the biggest reasons why aquaponics is a great method of sustainable farming. So, as we can see, this method of farming can be useful with low waste of water as water continues to become more and more scarce in our society, in our world. So that shows a little bit about how aquaponics could play a big role in sustainable farming in the future. So, and currently now aquaponics are run on a small scale, similar to this one in the picture right here, like just indoor rooms. But it's exciting to think about how agriculture systems can grow and evolve, and aquaponics can be used in the future to help our planet by producing less waste and ultimately increasing our overall sustainability.